Norm, a chance to be heard here, so nice and quiet if we can.
I'll just put this over so they can hear you.
I'm not one to be up and down. Lord knows I've been somewhere I'd rather be. It's just deeper inside of me. I have traveled the Western world, watched as the flags unfurled, slept under foreign skies, I said all my sad goodbyes. Just when I thought I had found a place to hide, one look at you and my worlds begin to collide. You still move me like a ship on the rolling ocean. You still move me like the wind in the trees. You still move me so suddenly and completely. I know you still move. Frontier, that's where I build my home, right here. Safely I hide away, keep all those emotions at bay. I don't ask the world for much, just thank you for keeping in touch. But I've got a garden to tend, I've got some walls to defend. Just when I thought I had found a place to hide, one look at you and my worlds begin to collide. You still move me like a ship on the rolling ocean. You still move me like the wind in the trees. You still move me so suddenly and completely. I know you still move me. Somehow it all feels to send me to that place that I so long to go. But you still move me like a ship on the rolling ocean. You still move me like the winds in the trees. You still move me so suddenly and completely. I know you still move me.
Well, that was like real good, Norm. You're like a real good singer.
Thank you.
No, that was good. So have you recorded that song yet? You demoed her up? Might be time to demo that puppy up. That's
It's pretty much ready.
it's real nice. You did a lot of things. You did a lot of things real well on the structure. I mean, aside from having a real good voice and a real catchy melody on your chorus, I was singing along like crazy on that chorus. You still move me. I was doing all the harmonies in my head. I like the structure. You had 2 verses, and then these 2 lines here, gang. Just when I think I have found a place to hide, you look, one look at you, and worlds begin to collide. That's a pre-chorus.
Or a lift.
Or a lift.
Yeah. Leads
So
into the chorus.
sometimes that'll happen structurally. In this case, there was 4 lines of verse, and then 4 more lines of verse. A real classic pop form is to have 4 lines of verse, and then that 2 lines of pre-chorus with a different melody. So the melody repeats on the the first 4 lines, you've got the same melody, then bang, pre-chorus, 2 lines, different melody. And the whole idea is lifting you up to bang into the chorus. And you did that real well. And it didn't bother me that you had 2 verses. It was more classic structure, you'd have 4 lines, then that pre-chorus, but it didn't bother me what you had. The melody was real nice on the chorus. And the bridge had a whole different melody, So that's the deal, that's the deal. There's a lot of things. There's a few little nitpicky things I could say in the lyrics, maybe, you got your rhyme scheme is good. I'll leave that for Ron. But there's a few nitpicky things, but boy, there's a lot of things that are right about that.
Yeah, I was also very impressed. I think it's really close to being ready. For the most part, I like the lyrics. I think you've got some nice imagery and some nice metaphors in here. I've traveled the Western world, watched as the flags unfurled. That's good. Congratulations on finding a rhyme for world. That's very good. I really like the lift going into the chorus. One thing, if it was my song and I was arranging it, I might think about only doing the little I die die die. I might only do that at the end, after the final chorus. The reason being, you've got a good strong chorus, but that I die to die is kind of stronger still, and you might want to save that until the end. That's not something I'd say has to be, but it's something you might want to consider. Right now I've got a garden to tend, I've got some walls to defend. I like that too. And then also on the bridge, you made a very, very different melody on the bridge, and also lyrically it's different. That's a classic thing to do on the bridge, is you tell the same story just from a slightly different perspective. So it's different melodically and different lyrically. But I don't really have a whole lot to say apart from that I die. I thought it was pretty cool.
The other thing I wanted to mention is, you've got some pretty good quality demos that I've heard. You guys have a good group here. Factor has money available for doing songwriting demos. www.factor.ca. There's a professional songwriter and publishing demo program. And basically you take your song and submit it. It could be quite simple. It could be just you, on your guitar. You maybe want to go into a little studio where you had a real good sound on your voice and your guitar and the lyric sheets. And then if you get accepted, you can get demo money to go in and immortalize it,
Definitely good on you, Norm.
Thank you.